Hi everyone, it's Jess, aka Colouring Bumblebee, and I'm back today with another video for you. Today is another rank and rate episode. This episode is focusing on Lulu Mayo's wonderful selection of books. I do have a fair few. How many have I got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 books to rank from least to most favourite. I will start off with my usual disclaimer of I don't hate any of these books. These are my subjective opinions of what I personally like to colour better over another book. Doesn't mean that any book is better than the other. Lulu Mayo is an amazing artist and I love all her work. And this collection of books does mean a lot to me. I have my Lulu Mayo scavenger hunt that I host every month, and I have been for the last year and a bit. And I still need to show more love to these books. The scavenger hunt is meant to help inspire me, but as you'll see, there's only 1 or 2 pages coloured in each, unfortunately. But let me move my books to the side and we'll get straight into it. Okay, first up in 10th place, I have A Million Llamas. And the reason why this is in last is I don't hate any of these books. I love them all. And flipping through them and sort of picking out my favourite pages, I was really reminded of how much I enjoy this book. I've only done a couple of pages. I've done this one using the Staedtler Design Journey pencils, which went really nicely on this paper. I've got a really nice smooth blend in the background, which I love. And would love to get this page done as well, maybe soon. But there's a lot of pages in here which are really cute, but I prefer the books which have broader themes, more variety to them, and there's a lot of sort of similar pages in here. It's one of our older books. Then this is the other page I've done, the publisher info, and I used this to test out a bunch of my art supplies at the time to see which I liked best on this paper. Not that I recorded down which I preferred in any way, so I don't know what I liked and what I didn't, but I just thought it'd be fun to do this page testing out the different supplies, trying to pick similar colours. But moving on to my 5 favourite pages in the book. And the first one is this one of the basket. I just think I love Lulu Mayo's drawings of baskets in all of her books. I think they are so beautiful. I like how this one's filled with donuts and you've got loads of flowers around the outside. Such a fun, bright, colourful page. And I also love the one next to it as well. Next up, I've got this one of the llama coming out of this top hat. We've got some bunnies as well around it, like magical stars and planets. Another one I think is just super cute. We've even got like a little fairy butterfly there, which is absolutely adorable. Then I've got this one. Oh, that's my favourite. Ignore that. Then I've got this one. I love the little terrariums. I think they're super cute. I also love the ones with the shelves, which actually contain some of the same llamas from this page and the same cactus pots from the one that I have already coloured. That I think is really, really cute. Then I have this one. I just thought this was stunning and I kind of have never really noticed it before. But we've got this lovely ornate frame, the lovely llama in the middle, the flowers surrounding it and the butterflies. Just think it's a beautiful page. And then my favourite, which you did get a sneak peek of, is this one of the glass jar of cactuses and llamas and other characters in it. I just think it's a really beautiful sort of composition of the page. I can't wait to get that one coloured eventually. So that is A Million Llamas. Then in 9th place, I've got A Million Mermaids. Again, one of her older books. And it's just a lot of very similar pages. In fact, I was unsure about whether this would be in last or Llamas would be in last, but I just like the mermaid theme just a little bit more. But again, still so many adorable pages left to colour. I've already skipped past all of the ones I've coloured. I have done these two. I based them with water-based markers, shaded with Prismacolors on top, and they turned out super bright and fun. I did this one, which has lots of metallic watercolour on the page. I think this was one of the first pages I coloured when I got my metallic watercolours, so I had to test it out. And then this is my most recent page. Not a favourite of mine, but it's done, and it was fun playing with the rainbow colours. But going into my favourite pages, first up I have this one. It reminds me of the scene from The Little Mermaid, Kiss the Girl. I just think it's absolutely adorable, and I would want to colour her like Ariel and him like Eric. I think that'll be a really cute page. Then I picked out this one, of this fun kind of oval design, the mermaid on the wave. You've got them playing instruments, a little birthday cat there. I just think it's so cute. Then I've got this double page spread. I just really like these kind of wavy double page spreads that don't take up the entire page. Is a little bit less daunting, and I was very tempted to colour this as my mermaid page for this year's Mermaid, but I just didn't get enough time to start this one. But I do think it's such a lovely page. Then I have this one of the mermaid on the swing. I did colour the other mermaid on the swing page, which I just showed you with the cat as well. Do prefer this one, but as this is uncoloured, this is a favourite uncoloured page of mine. Just think it's adorable. But my favourite one is this one of the mermaid within this shell. You've got all the flowers inside of it as well. Just think you can have a lot of fun with bright colours there. And yeah, definitely my favourite one. I'm kind of saving it. Don't want to colour it too early, otherwise I won't want to colour more in this book. That is a Million Mermaids in 9th place. Next up, I've got a Million Sweet Things. And let me do the flip through first. And this one is super cute. It's got quite a few pages with like the little small elements on them though. And some pages which I kind of wouldn't know where to start with, which is why it's a little bit lower. Again, some absolutely adorable pages in here. Going over my completed ones, I've only done 2. I've done this really cute bubble bath. Had a lot of fun colouring this. I used a lot of the Spectrum Noir Clear Glitter Pen on top of these bubbles, which I doubt you'll be able to see it as it's over a light colour. But is a nice subtle glittery effect on top. And then this was the first page I ever did in this book, and was a big reason why I got it. I just love this double page spread. I had a lot of fun colouring the waves. It took absolutely forever, but I really enjoyed the sort of limited green, pink, yellow, orange colour palette that I used. I think it turned out really nice and bright and vibrant. But moving on to my favourites. I absolutely adore this pencil pot page with the little panda. I think it's so cute, and I've picked it out to colour a couple of times and just never got round to it. I really love that one. I love this one with the ice creams and the ice cream cone stand. You can have lots of fun playing with the different ice cream flavours, with all the little animals on it as well. Super cute. Then I have this double page spread. Don't know what it is really about this double page spread. I love colouring pumpkins, which is one thing. But I love this wavy design, as I said, in the Million Mermaids. And I can just see it in really pretty pastel colours for a bit of a different kind of Halloween-y look. I think that would be really cute with like pastel oranges, pinks, purples, blues. Then I also love this page with the perfume bottle. This was a page that I only really kind of noticed, and it stood out to me recently, but I I think it's absolutely gorgeous with these forget-me-not flowers in the centre, not forget-me-nots, bluebells. But yeah, I just think they're so pretty with the big bow all around it and the bunnies. Super cute. But my favourite in the book is this one. I just love it. With these fun balloons that the little gnome guy is holding on to, lifting them up into space. Got all the planets. You can have a lot of fun with a kind of galaxy background, playing with different bright colours. You've got rainbows as well. So that is definitely my favourite from that book. And that is A Million Sweet Things in 8th place. Then in 7th place, I have A Million Little Monsters. This is an adorable book, but the monster theme isn't so much my style, but I really appreciate the more detailed artwork that Lulu Mayo has been doing recently in her later books. Yeah, I just haven't quite given this enough love because I do find the sort of monster theme a bit intimidating. I've only coloured 2 pages, and these are these 2 here. I coloured this one in 2023 and that one in 2024 using a fun limited colour palette with this really kind of like bright pop Halloween colouring style that I think turned out really fun. There's lots of glitter gel pen on these 2 pages as well, which I really enjoy. But moving on to my favourites, I have this one of them inside the pumpkin house. It looks like they're making some pumpkin flavoured food there. But again, I also love this one. And if I could pick a 6th, it would be this page. And I think together they're going to look absolutely amazing. Maybe these will be the pages I colour this year for Halloween. We'll see. I really love this one with the double-decker bus. It reminds me of the night bus from Harry Potter. I picture it in a nice rich purple and playing around with the different monsters and buildings on top. Again, really love the page next to it again, the sort of fun egg. Then I love this one of this kind of teapot cafe with teacups, the cat at the top. I just think it's adorable. It's kind of monster tea cafe. Super adorable. I love this one of the apple core carousel with all the monsters riding them. Look how grumpy that one is. Be nice to play with a sort of autumnal colour palette with that, with lots of reds and oranges and a bit of yellow and brown. But my favourite page from this book is this one of the postage stamp. I just think it's absolutely adorable with this fuzzy monster creature. Is that a huge tail that it's got? Yeah, I think so. I think it's sitting on its huge tail. I just think this is absolutely adorable. No idea how I would want to colour it yet, but I can't wait for the day that I do because it's my favourite page in the book. So that is A Million Little Monsters. Then in 6th place, I have A Million Cute Animals. This was up there with my favourites for a long time, and then some of the newer books came out which just overtook them. I've done a few pages in this one, and it's funny flipping through this one compared to, say, A Million Little Monsters. This is so much simpler in the art style compared to Monsters. Both adorable, but just very different in art styles. Like, there's a lot more open spaces in this book compared to A Million Monsters. There's a lot more tinier details. I've done this page of the raccoon and fox dancing on the moon. Used a bit of metallic watercolour on the moon itself, which adds a nice fun shine to it. I've done the page behind it, this circle of polar bears and whales. I did this year for the winter season. I think it was for the prompt snow/ice. Really love how it turned out with all the fun blue metallic watercolour in the background. What else have I done in here? I did this strawberry pop page. Again, I think I used Staedtler Design Journey for this, and they blend really nicely on this paper. like you can barely see any pencil strokes, which I really like. And the cats are super cute. And I did this one, the gramophone kitty as I called it. I used a lot of gold metallic watercolour on the gramophone there, and I've got my colours saved to use on these cats next to it. I think it'll look good with the similar colour palette of the kind of almost Art Deco look to it. And then I have this as a whip, which I just need to do the leaves. And I know I was using Stellar Design Journey for this one, so someday soon I'll pick out my pencils and finish this off. But that is all the ones I've completed so far. One of the books that I've coloured more in, Million Cute Animals. But my favourite pages, I love both of these actually. The cactus cat pot as well as the shelves. I love Lulu Mayo shelf pages, which you will see is a kind of recurring theme in each of her books. She likes to include shelves, and I love to colour them, or I love seeing them. They are some of my favourites. Just think they're so cute and quirky, how you've got these llamas as cactuses and cat as cactuses. Just so creative and cute. I really love this page of the raccoon in the boat with this cherry blossom tree surrounding it. I have a tab there because I wanted to colour this for my prompt cherry blossom and never got round to it, as I do with a lot of my pages, and for my scavenger hunt prompts don't quite get round to it. But I see this being a really just fun, relaxing page, very limited colour palette with brown, pink, blue for the water, and it just is really cute, I think. And I really love this one of the cat sat on the typewriter with these flowers coming out surrounding it. I'd love to colour it soon. In fact, I do have a prompt to fit it coming up very, very shortly. A little spoiler for you. And then I have both of these pages. I couldn't pick one over the other, but I really like them both. The koalas in this nice heart pattern here, and then hanging onto these flowers. I think I would have to colour these matching as a double page spread. Maybe not colouring it at the same time, but keeping the colours cohesive across the two pages. I just think they're adorable. But my favourite page in here is quite a simple page, and it is this one of the bunny with the tortoise and all of these lovely florals underneath. I just think it's adorable, and I would want to use similar colours to the cover. I can picture the bunny being a nice pastel yellow, and using some of these pinks and blues inspired from here. I just think carrying them over onto that page would look really nice. Funny because I love this page. Not so much a fan of this one. It uses the same motif copied across and then these crazy patterns that I kind of can't picture myself colouring, but I'm sure I will one day after I've coloured this one. I will keep the colours saved to bring across. But that is A Million Cute Animals, my book in 6th place. Then making it into the top 5, we have A Million Puppies. Now this one I wasn't sure about when I first saw it released because I'm more of a cat person than a dog person, but I just couldn't say no to this adorable book. It is so detailed, so different to A Million Cute Animals. Like, look at how many details are going on there. And it's nice seeing a variety of different dog breeds in a book. I think it's so fun. They're in a variety of settings. They've got a variety of different objects with them. You've still got the little birds and little owls and gnome characters that you see throughout all of her books. Still in this one. I've only done the one page and it is not a favourite by any means. I wanted to use a fun limited colour palette of just pinks and a bit of green for the leaves, and it was all going fine until I made this dog bright red and he looks ridiculous. If I could turn back time, I would change that, but it is a page completed, so can't argue with that. But moving on to my favourite pages in this book, I picked out this one. I think it's so fun, of this tropical setting with the dogs in a deck chair, chilling in a tropical drink. We've even got a sloth up here, toucan, lots of fun citrusy fruits like kiwi and orange or lemon, whatever you want to make it. I just think it's a super fun, bright page that has always caught my eye. Then I have this one of the dogs and the flowers in the bike basket. I just think that is adorable. The idea of them being in this little basket on front of the bike and just having lots of fun colours with the flowers surrounding them and having them nice and neutral. I love that page. Love it so much. Then I picked out this one with the dog and the little monstery guy sat on this kind of bed canopy thing. I just love the dragonflies on the page and all the flowers surrounding it. You've got a black background, which makes it a little simpler to colour. Again, just adorable. And this grumpy dog as well is such a cute guy. Then I also love this one of the puppy with all of the butterflies surrounding him. I just think it's a nice angle as well of the idea of the dog looking up at you from the page, and I think you could have lots of fun with metallic watercolours and glitter gel pens for the butterfly wings. But my favourite page in this book is this one of the Cavalier King Charles Spaniels, my favourite dog breed, sitting on the armchair. I was close to colouring this page and just couldn't inspire myself to start. I couldn't think of the colours I wanted to use. But now looking at it, maybe I should just start with the dogs and the leaves and see where I get to from there, because the dogs and the leaves make up a large portion of the page. Then all you have to worry about colour-wise is what colour you're doing the chair and the plant pots. So maybe I would feel more inspired at that point. But there we go. That is my 5th favourite Lulu Mayo book, A Million Puppies. Just beating it out, and because it is themed to kittens, which is more of my cup of tea, and also I do prefer the pages in this book. A Million Puppies is insanely detailed. This one is also detailed, but not quite. I mean, I say that is a very detailed double page spread, but not quite as detailed as A Million Puppies. There's more pages which have fewer elements going on. There's still some lovely detailed pages which look like a lot of fun to colour, but some simpler ones as well, scattered throughout. Oh, just went by the whole entire section back there. But yeah, I've only done the one page, and it is this cover page which I coloured with the same colours as the front cover. I really enjoyed colouring this. I based it with Tombows and Crayola Super Tips and shaded with Artex pencils and added a lot of gold Signo to match the cover, as it's got gold metallic on it as well. I just thought that turned out super fun. Really enjoyed colouring it. My 5 favourite pages, starting with this one, of course, is a page with the basket. I love a basket page. I just think they're adorable with all the flowers surrounding it. You've even got a little deer on this page, which is so cute. Then I also love this one of a hanging basket. I like what I like, what can I say? You got a little ladybird there, frog. I just think it's such a cute little page, and I've got it flagged to colour for the prompt ladybird, and I never got round to it. Then I have this one of this cat on a swing with all of these strawberries surrounding it. I love colouring strawberries, that's another thing I love. And we've got all these different little animals as well. Just think the face of the cat is so cute and precious. Another lovely page. Then I picked this one with the shelves. I just think they're so much fun, and you can have a lot of fun with just bright, bold colours on this page, giving it kind of, I don't know, like a circus colour palette vibe. I see it with like red, bright, bold reds, yellows, blues, pinks, greens, literally the whole rainbow. But I just see this page as so much fun. But my favourite in the book is this one of the cats in the basket, full of wool. You could have fun with so many different colour palettes. You could do it muted, you could do it bright, you could do it pastel, you could do it rainbow, you could do it limited. There's just so many different options, and that kind of intimidates me for it. But there's so many different little kitty cats as well that you can have fun playing with their different fur colours and patterns on there. I love this page. Absolutely my favourite one in the book, from A Million Kittens in 4th place. Then I have A Million Magical Creatures in 3rd place. I do absolutely adore this book, and I do want to make it a bit of a project of mine to colour a title page of Lulu Mayo's, maybe each month, because I just did the Million Kittens one, and I just love the colours that she uses, and I think it's a nice fun way of exploring different colour palettes. But I have done a few pages in this book. It's one of my older Lulu Mayo books. I got a bunch all at once, so it was hard sort of spreading the love between them. This one has a few coloured in it. I really like colouring mythical, magical creatures, so that's why this book is up there in my top 3. I have coloured this one of the unicorn, of the gnome riding the unicorn. Super cute. I remember it took me barely any time to colour as well, because I based it with markers, shaded with pencils, and boom, it was done. Added a bit of metallic watercolour on top. And then I've got this fox playing his guitar at the moon as a whip, and again, I know it won't take me long, but I'm just waiting for the autumn season to come back around to finish this page off. Just needs shading with pencils, as I've based it all with water-based markers. Then what else have I done in here? I can feel one coming up. Here it is, a mushroom house of these fairies looking up. I love the colours of this page, and I love how I did a black background. I used acrylic paint for that. It wasn't already black, as Lulu Mayo does like to make some of her pages have a black background, but this one I did myself. And ooh, it's fiddly going around all these little stars in the background, but definitely worth it. Love pink, blue, purple together as a colour palette, so that one was a lot of fun. Then I've done this witch. I think this might have been the first page I did in this book. But I wanted to challenge myself to use a bit of a different colour palette for the pumpkins, so I did just one orange and then some white and pink ones to create this nice kind of muted pastel Halloween colour palette. And the idea is to do the same colours on this page. I based it with the same water-based markers as I did for that one, and I just haven't been inspired to finish the rest of it, but maybe this year for Halloween, who knows. And then I've done one more. I know I've done one more. For some reason when I flip through this book, this page always gets lost. This one, another one of my early ones. Adorable fairy. I used lots of glitter on it, glitter gel pen and the Spectrum Noir clear glitter pen on her dress and the wings. I wanted her to really stand out with some nice bright white hair, and she's got purple skin. There's something a bit crazy and different. I really love the colours of this page and all the glitz and the glam on it. These are my colour pages going into my 5 favourites. I have this one of the little monster guy on the swing on the moon. I would definitely be doing this moon in metallic watercolour. Maybe even doing a black acrylic paint background would make it really pop off the page. Lots of fiddly details to go around, but I think it would be worth it. Then, that was a page that I wanted to flag but didn't have enough flags to go round. I love this one of the gnome and the little, is it a griffin or a hippogriff sitting on the mushroom here. Such a cute, simple page that I can't wait to colour one day. I also love this double page spread. I think you can have a lot of fun with the light sources on here, as you've got lots of stars, this giant crescent moon, again metallic watercolours, all of these trees framing the page. I just think it's so much fun. Love it. I also love this page of the gnomes dancing on the mushroom with all of the mushrooms surrounding it. I definitely need a nice autumnal colour palette, reds and oranges for that page. But my favourite is this one of the fairy trapped inside the bottle, and you've got these bunnies with butterfly wings flying around it. Just super fun and magical, and I could see it with pastel colours, I think, for that one. There's so many pages in here that I cannot wait to colour. I could have flagged loads more. Like, how cute is that one? Again, it's just one of my favourite books that I have, and had to be in my top 3. Like, I love that one with the phoenix. I think it's so cool. That is A Million Magical Creatures in 3rd place. In 2nd place, I have A Million Baby Animals, and I just adore this one. Filled to the brim with the cutest baby animals you have ever seen. I think Lulu Mayo really hit it out of the park with this book, and I cannot wait to see it fill up more and more with colour as the years go by. I haven't nearly given it enough love that I should. Oh, I do have a recent completed page in there with some colour palettes, which is making it hard to flip. But I'll go through my completed pages. This was the first one I did, this cute little deer family. I do have the colours saved to go on this page. Just need to pick a time, maybe when this fits a prompt for my prompt challenge, to colour that page in using the same colours as I did on this one. Then I have the Australian animals. Went for a very different colour palette for me, this bright, bold, kind of jewel-toned one. I used a colour cube, I think, for this page, and I used Prismacolors, which was one of the first times I used Prismacolors in this book. I really like how that one turned out as well. And my most recent one I did this month is this cute otter page with such fun, bright colours. Absolutely love how it turned out. But moving on to my 5 favourite pages. First up, I have this one of the what I thought were unicorns, but they're actually just horses. They look like they could be unicorns because you've got all the rainbows in the background, lots of fun flowers. You can just have so much fun with colour on this page. You could go pastel, you could go bright. I'm not sure which I will do. But again, had it flagged for my prompt challenge for the prompt rainbow, I think it was, a couple months ago. I absolutely love this one of the bears with the teacup. Are they bears or is it a sloth? No, that's a bear. It looks like a bear to me. In this fun little circular kind of wreath pattern. I love colouring berries. I think it's so cute. I also love this one with the hedgehogs. So it was hard to pick between them, but this one I absolutely adore. I love this one of the bunny sat on the mushroom and the bleeding hearts flowers. I've flagged quite a few favourite pages that contain these bleeding heart flowers, I've just noticed. Kind of flipping through them all at the same time. I think that's a super cute kind of spring-like page. So you've got some daffodil looking flowers down here as well. Again, another cute one on the next page. And then I have this one of the, I think, chipmunks. Yeah, I thought they were squirrels for a long time, but they're chipmunks because of the stripes on their backs. You've got these little pea pods. I just think this will look lovely with a nice limited colour palette of basically just browns and greens. Maybe a little pop of colour with some of these flowers that you've got going around and the bunnies, but I just think it's a nice, simple but adorable page. But my favourite uncoloured page in this book is this double page spread. How amazing is this double page spread with all of these safari animals? Lulu Mayo doesn't tend to do safari animals. In fact, I'd love that as a book, A Million Safari Animals. If you need ideas, I've got ideas. Because how adorable are these elephants and giraffes, the sleeping leopard. Oh, you just have so much fun with colour on here. It's quite an intimidating page, but if you took it element by element, it wouldn't be too difficult. So that is my book in second place, A Million Baby Animals, which means in first place, and I'm sure this doesn't surprise you, as I do feature this book on my channel pretty much every month, is Kawaii Tarot. I just love this book. I love it so much. It's one of my books that I want to complete eventually. In fact, I am kind of working on getting it completed sooner rather than later. I've done quite a few pages in it. Try and get at least one done every single month, if not a handful that fit my prompts for my prompt challenge. As you can see, I've done a few in the back section of the minor arcana, and then you've got the major arcana cards at the front, which you won't see any to start with because I am going through those in order. So I've done the first few. I will go through those. So I've done the Fool. You can see I like to use the same gold metallic watercolour for all of the borders and the text on every page in the book, just for some cohesion. The Magician, use polychromos on that one. They work horribly on this paper, do not recommend, but I'm glad I tried it out for one of them. The High Priestess. I've done the Empress. She turned out really nice and bold. That was Prismacolors. The Emperor. The Hierophant. Love the pastel rainbows. The Lovers. Another nice pastel page. The Chariot is the most recent one I've done, which leaves Strength next. Then going to the back section, I've done the Queen of Swords, and all of these have been buddy colours so far. I've got the Nine of Swords, and by all of these I mean all of the minor arcana cards. I've done the Seven of Swords, the Ace, Two and Three of Swords, so I've done quite a few in the swords section. Need to get a few more done in the other sections, trying to spread the love. Like the Cups, I haven't done too many. The Ten of Cups, that's a fairly recent page. Nice bright fun rainbow colour scheme on that one. Done the Four of Cups and the Two of Cups, that's a page from this last month. The Page of Coins, the Four of Coins. Oh, I need to do more in the coins section. The Knight of Wands, the Ten of Wands, and I've done the border for the Nine of Wands because I was hoping to get it done soon after, but it's been almost 2 years since I did that one. And the Four of Wands, that's the last one I've done in this section, I think. Yeah. So those are all the pages I've coloured so far. How many pages is that? 10, 22 I've done out of 78, I think it is, because I count each one of these cards as a page. So these are each. So that would be two pages, I class those as. But going through my favourites now. First up, I have the Wheel of Fortune. I just love this page. It's so much fun, of this little Ferris wheel with different cups, a teapot, cupcakes, and little characters on it. You could just have so much fun with different colours on that page. Can't wait to get to this one. How far away am I from it? Not too far now. Strength, the Hermit, and then it's there. So 2 away. I also love the Queen of Wands, of the hedgehog sat on top of the sunflower. You've got these dinosaurs down here. Oh, I just love this page. It's so bright and fun and summery. I also love the King of Wands, but couldn't pick them both. I love the Nine of Coins, of this precious looking poodle with all of these lovely flowers surrounding it. You've got some presents as well. I picture all of these flowers in purple, so I would base my colour palette off of that. Then I've got the Queen of Coins with the llama sat on the swing. I love a swing. These bluebell flowers and just so many fun flowers on that page. But my favourite page from this book is one of the major arcana, and it is the final major arcana card. It is the World. So this will be one of the last pages I colour from this book. I'm not sure if I will finish the major or minor arcana set first, but this will be towards the end of my journey in this book, and I can't wait to get to it. I just think it's so fun with the whale in the middle and all of the different characters making the border for it. Just love that page. It is my favourite from this book. And that is my favourite Lulu Mayo colouring book, Kawaii Tarot. I have to say I do love the look of her new book that's coming out on the 1st of July, the Lulu Mayo's House of Wonder. I have pre-ordered it, cannot wait for it to arrive. I think that's going to be up there with my favourites, but we will see. I'm pretty sure I'm going to be doing a full flip through of my first thoughts and impressions of the book, so you have that to look forward to. But let me know in the comments below which of Lulu Mayo's books is your favourite. What are your top 3? I'd love to hear. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye everyone!